When Kidi announced that he was doing another remix to his song Touch It, I was like, isn't this song too old? He released it in like May last year. I didn't see why he'd put out another remix after the one he did with Tiger in February, and why he would release it now at the end of the year. And it turns out that I was very wrong. Okay, very, very wrong. This remix had over 7 million views in a day, and as I record this video, it's at 12 million views. Who would have known? You know, not me. So some really interesting things happened with this remix. First off is its name. It's no longer Touch It. It's been changed to Shut Up. I'm thinking that they did it because they were trying to get in front of TikTok, because that's how the song starts when they are starting videos using the sound.
Shut up and bend over. Aye. Let your back do the talking over.
So it's all about the algorithm and trying to like search engine the fuck out of like this song and make it go viral and big as fast as possible. Second thing too is that the song too has also changed. Kidi's parts have been like minimal, and the only parts like he sings is like the really viral and like important parts. The ones that have been removed are the fine girl can't wine pon the cocky. It's been made clean and wholesome, and also it's to make way for the main act of the song in the remix or the remaking of this song, who is Tulsi Kumar. She's the star of this entire song and its remake, so there's that. Interesting thing too is the video was released on T-series, which is YouTube's largest subscribed channel, which has over like 230 million people subscribed to it, mostly from India. So that was a really dope move. And the interesting thing also is Tulsi Kumar's relationship with T-series. So Tulsi Kumar is basically like an Indian superstar. She does everything: singing, acting. She's a radio jockey, a DJ, but radio wise, she does it all. And her interesting relationship with T-series is that her brother, who is called Bhushan Kumar, is the managing director of T-series. So it's like it's a big family thing, pushing themselves up. And I think it was the right business decision because it really popped off. This video has gone viral with like over 10 million views. It was the best business decision. So like I'm not mad. It's dope. It's also a very interesting fact about this relationship and how the song came about. Also, I left this out, but this is Tulsi Kumar's first international collaboration. So it's a big deal, and it's really dope that Kidi was like the first to collaborate with her and make this happen with T-series. So it's dope. What Kidi has done is not small at all. At all. Just wanted to mention that. So one dope thing about this collaboration between Kidi, Tulsi Kumar, and T-series was that I found this video about the press announcement about this song Shut Up, and Kidi made some really dope comments that like would really appeal to us millennials and our childhood growing up, because he talked about how when he was a kid he used to watch Indian movies on Sundays.
Every kid in Ghana, where I come from, we've watched every Sundays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're sitting in front of our TVs watching a Hindi movie. So yes, it's big in Ghana.
And like it really touched me, because I also remember, just like him, when we closed from church on Sundays, we'd go to my grandma's place, and that's where we'd watch like TV3 throughout the entire day till the evening. And they were mostly showing Indian movies. Those movies were long as hell. They were like 2 to 3 hours. And the interesting thing too was like the music parts, like seeing that they sang or did like musicals throughout the movie, and their fight scenes, because also that time too was when there was a lot of action going on like TV. On the American part of TV, we had Metro showing wrestling, Japanese, Chinese movies too were also like big with their really weird fighting styles, because we hadn't seen them before. Like they were all jumping and flying and using ropes. And also on Sundays we got Added Spice with Indian storytelling in movies. We saw their fight scenes, like the whole outrageous way, like ridiculous way that they fight and all those type of things. Like we saw it there first. So yeah, it really took me back. And there was this really popular thing that happened. There was this really interesting movie that had a very dope track to it, which was called Ajana. Like people in school would talk about it whenever it is. We watched the movies on Sundays and we went to school, and it was really popular. And Kidi even mentioned it in the video.
I kept singing a song. I've been singing a song since I go ahead. Nobody knows the song, but in Ghana it's so big. Ajana is like so big in Ghana. And I've watched the culture on TV for so long, my entire life.
Okay, and apparently too, they don't really know what song it is. I wish TV3 could like put that out one more time. I tried to look for it, I couldn't find it, but like it was really dope seeing Kidi connect with that, and also trying to capitalize on like that the relationship he had with Indian culture, and making this sort of a dream come true in terms of his profession and his career in music. It was a dope video. I'll link it in the description so you can go see it yourself. So yeah, shout out to TV3. You guys actually helped to make this thing a reality. It's really interesting how these things like connect themselves throughout the years, but that's just by the way. And thinking about it too, I think kiddies should also make like connections in the Korean space, the BTS route or whatever, because like Ghanaians were also big with Korean series back then too. I think they still are, and TV3 was really big on that. I remember watching Korean series there sometimes in the evenings, and it was a big deal. Their songs were really nice. They exposed me to a very emotional type of male. Korean males are very like vulnerable. They're into their feelings and stuff, and I think that's what made the girls like them, and all that type of stuff. So like look into it, try making connections with them. I don't know if there are any Korean series that you know that you might be interested in or into, but like look that way. TV3 is the source. TV3 is where you are supposed to look to get these collaborations and stuff. So that's just by the way. This is a very short video. It was a really dope song that they put out. It's doing its numbers, and who would have known that like milking it one more time would get this type of views. They are mostly Indian views. 7 million views in one day. That's not a joke, but it's mostly primarily Indian, and it's really great that he's been able to be part of this, part of like T-series collaboration. It's a big deal. Congrats, all the best, and that's it for this video. Yeah, peace.